Welcome back to another video, another upload. I wanted to briefly talk a little bit about the Evil Insurgent, give a little bit more context to what happened about it. I uploaded a video kind of a few days ago, maybe a week ago roughly, off the top of my head, explaining what happened to it and the unfortunate bad luck that came with me riding it at Derby Bike Park. So obviously I was riding at Derby Bike Park, going down slab track, and at the end of the slab I slid from the slab into like a rut, as I'm sure a lot of people have done before and a lot of my friends done straight after I done it and had no problems. And unfortunately I heard a big crack, and sure enough it was the rear of my bike snapping in half basically. It's only held on briefly by a few strands of carbon, I guess. I'll share images or video of that right now. I was completely shocked, really surprised, disappointed, angry, speechless a little bit. But yeah, I felt like for me it was super important for me to be as completely transparent and honest as possible. This is the whole point of my journey and the whole point of what I'm doing this year, and how I'm doing stuff that no one else is really doing. So this is the cool thing that I'm able to bring to you as an audience, and to be able to share that with you. So obviously I'm disappointed. It's pretty severe, and I am lucky that I didn't hurt myself or crash. Could have went a lot worse. But I want to talk about like the steps from this point that I'm at now going forward. So I believe that customer service is like so important for a bike brand, and I'm here basically to say that the customer service for the Evil has been mint. So in hindsight, like whatever has happened to the bike is bad and it's not great, but as a customer who's buying a bike, I cannot fault the service from Evil. So I sent an email to them explaining with photos and everything. I didn't get a reply for, I don't know, a day or so, or a few days actually, but I got a notification from DHL saying that they had sent me the Evil, I have a package coming from Evil Bikes. And obviously I'm like, what? Like, that must be the new rear end. And that is top tier service in my opinion. Not that it makes that okay and what happened okay, but it's definitely a big deal and a great thing to happen. So I have a new rear end coming for the bike today, I think. And then they eventually got back to me and kind of explained their side. We're super apologetic, but I appreciate the quickness and how effective they were with getting a replacement out to me, because I know from some of the comments in that video that people with other brands have trouble even like getting a reply or getting a replacement or anything like that. So going forward, I've got a replacement rear end for that. As far as going forward and riding the bike again, I probably won't be, just because I don't trust it, because all that has to happen is for that to happen again, and that would not be good for me or anything in general. So I think I'm just going to stay clear. In saying that, the bike is great. Like I said, I do know people and friends that have these bikes and they've not had any problems with it, but I also know people that have had them that have had problems similar to what I've had. So it's very difficult. Depends on the rider, depends on the terrain, I don't know, like all this other stuff that comes into it. But the bike did ride amazing. It was somewhat pretty light, it handled great in tight corners because of the short chainstay. It was flickable, it was very playful, maneuverable, and I honestly felt great on it. I had such a blast. I think the reason that I was so disappointed that this happened was because I loved it so much, and because it is such a beautiful build and the frame looks cracking. Pardon the pun, but it does. So I just wanted to give a bit of context on the situation and show some footage of the crack. There's a little hairline fracture down from that, but a lot of people asked, can we not see it? Can we not see the damage? So I'm showing it just to clear that up. But yeah, I mean, unfortunate for sure, but the bike was great, and I just wanted to kind of, you know, show the good in a sense, as far as like, I've got a replacement, I can be on my way with it if I wanted to be, I could ride it again if I wanted to, but I'm just making the decision not to. So going forward, I have the airdrop right now. It feels amazing. It's definitely heavier. It's a downhill bike. I would like to get a 27.5 front wheel for it, so I have 650B front and rear. It currently has 29 in the front because that's all I had, so I think that makes it a little bit more big feeling. So hopefully I can get that sorted somewhat soon. But there will be a review video coming on that in the future. And it handled really, really well at Royal Hills at the Fest Series line. It was the perfect bike for it, honestly. I don't really know if I would have been able to be as comfy on the Evo there, which was the original plan, but I think with how short it was, I liked that stability of the airdrop being longer and slacker, which played into that sort of terrain really, really, really well. So yeah, exciting times. It's definitely a fun journey I'm on. Like, I really appreciate everyone that's subscribing to the channel, and I appreciate everyone sort of recognizing the honesty and me just being truthful and just saying it how it is, not being bad. I'm not, you know, crapping on any brands. It's just, I buy a frame, I'll say it how it is. If it's great, it's great. If it's not great, then I don't think it's great. It's just an opinion at the end of the day. But yeah, all in all, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you drop a like in the video. Lets me know that what I'm doing is something you enjoy. And yeah, I'll continue to keep doing the uploads. Got some cool stuff planned. My new enduro bike arrives next week. Got some brand new fresh parts for that. So I'm well excited on that to get some pedal days in. Really unfit at the moment. And I'm excited to get somewhere else to ride that bike. So we'll be coming at you from a kind of newer location for the channel anyway. And make sure you stay tuned for that. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a beat. And let me know your thoughts in the comments regarding future bikes. I've already got a bunch. Got a cool custom painted one being done in Canada at the moment. So that'll be my bike for summer, for like July, August time, I think. September maybe as well. And I will be keeping that one just because it's something special. So very excited to show that build off eventually. And until then, peace out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support. It means a lot. And coming up next is probably another video from Royal Hills, so stay tuned. Peace out, stay safe, healthy, and we'll see you in the next one.